Hey, what's up, family? This is part two of talking about your spiritual body. I talked more about the physical body in the first one, and then some of the spiritual body. And I'll go ahead and just totally focus just on the spiritual body on this. So I'll talk about some of the stuff I talked about at the end of my other video. But mainly I wanted to make you guys aware of that you need to come in tune with your spiritual body. You know, you need to come in tune with your spiritual body. I got this right here. You know, you got your physical body and you got your spiritual body. And there's three main connection points that are important. You know, it's like the chakra system. These are three main ones that I know of right now that are very important. You got your perceived third eye stream. This is where you leave your body. You got your heart chakra, your DNA stream, your energy source. This is the conduit that you store all of your energy. And then you got your umbilical cord. If you cut that umbilical cord, then you leave your body and you exit out through your third eye. But once you store all of your energy during the day or whatever, then you want to move that into your umbilical cord, and that feeds your energy body. You know, it's just like a feeding tube. It's just like, you know, when you're in your mother's womb, you know, you got the umbilical cord and it's being fed. You know, you're getting your nourishment. That's what you do. You store all your energy into your heart chakra, your DNA stream, your spark, and then you feed it down into your tube and store up your energy body so it starts growing bigger, bigger, and bigger. And that's where the key thing I'm trying to get across to you guys is you have to replenish, strengthen your energy body. Okay, that's what this is right here. This is to keep all the energy in, always. You know, this is to keep your energy in, because if your hands are out, your energy is gonna, if you let your guard down, because you can keep your hands open if you understand how to keep your energy in. But I always do this just to make sure that it throws through, because see, when you do that, the energy flow circulates through here, okay? So it's not leaving your body. So it's creating that flow, so it's still intact. That's why I do that. So you just have to learn and be aware of this stuff. But you want to feel your energy. This is where energy manipulation comes in. Now it's not just, you know, moving your hands and stuff like that. You know, going, oh yeah, this is cool and stuff like that. You got to feel it. You know, you got to turn it on and feel your body, feel your spiritual body. You know, be in tune with it and feel it. It should feel like goosebumps, but a million times stronger than that. You'll feel it right away, and when you feel it, then you start doing your energy manipulation. So then, you know, then you can feel the energy elements moving around you, and you feel that environment. Just like, you know, how I told you how you want to suck this in and then expand out. Okay, that's where you get into that energy space that you need to be in, so you can work on your energy body, manipulating and controlling the elements. Now, to charge yourself is many different ways, like I talked about in the previous video. You can connect yourself to the sun. I talked about that in the vibrational one. You know, you connect yourself um, to the sun and the earth. Okay, you attach yourself. Now the key thing is here is to make sure that you detach once you're done. Okay, you don't want to be always connected and grounded. You want to make sure you detach after you get the energy. And you get energy in different ways. You can connect to the earth and get tons of energy from the ground, from the center. And, you know, like say if you don't have a full moon, because you can get energy from a full moon. You know, you want to connect to the full moon, you get huge amounts of energy from there. If there isn't a full moon and it's nighttime and you want to replenish yourself, like say if you miss the sunset or whatever, you can charge with the sun, you can charge with the ground. So you will connect yourself to the ground and replenish that way. but just make sure that you detach after you're done. And then you have to, once you store it here into your heart chakra, you know, once you store it there, then you want to bring it into your umbilical cord. Very important to understand this, because you got to feed it, okay? Because otherwise, if you just store it all in here, it will just start deteriorating, and it just won't go anywhere. So make sure that you feed it into your umbilical cord after you're done. Same way connecting to the sun. You want to attach yourself to the sun. And how I do it is, since this is your energy source, right? Is I send a stream out to the sun, as well as to the earth. That's my main point, is right here. And I send it. I get all the energy sucked in. It's just like plugging into like a socket or whatever. That's what you're doing. You're charging yourself. So it's all coming in, streaming in, streaming in, streaming in, streaming in, streaming in. And then once you're done, you detach. Make sure you detach. And then you want to send it to your umbilical cord and feed your energy body. And strengthen your energy body. Store the energy and keep the energy in there. Very important. Also, you can just absorb energy through the ground. Okay. Now, this is what I've learned is I absorb energy through the left hand in, and then I can release energy through the right hand. I can release energy through both hands, like if you need a heal or whatever. But for now, the only thing I come up with is that, for easy energy, if you're not connected to the ground, is to suck energy through your left hand. That's what I do. So, key things there. You can also use that for energy manipulation, so you're not repleting any of your energy. So what I'll do is I'll just turn on my left hand, right, suck in energy, and then I'll start manipulating energy with this one. So I'm not wasting any of my energy, my spiritual energy. It's just I'm allowing the energy that's around me to go through me, and then I can manipulate it. And the key thing to realize this is you don't want to replenish any of your energy. You don't want to get rid of any energy. You want to keep it all in there. Because the main goal is right now is to keep as much energy in as possible. Keep as much energy in as possible. So you don't want to be throwing chi balls and stuff like that. You don't want to deplenish it. Okay? This is how you shorten your life, is by depleting your spiritual energy. So you want to keep it all in. So if you want to manipulate with manipulate energy, what I do is when I do energy manipulation, streams of energy go through palms, right? So I will stream them out, and then I will create a little ball, a little energy ball that keeps the flow going. So I'll have the stream going into this energy ball, and then I will create another connection to the energy ball out, and then I start manipulating the energy elements around. So I'll create a master ball if I want, or just kind of learn how the energy moves around. But when I'm done, since I have those energy connections, balls, I bring it all back in. So I suck in all the energy that I was playing with back inside into my heart chakra, charge it back in there, and then I feed it back into my spiritual being. So this is very important to realize this, okay? That you never want to deplenish any energy, because right now you want to charge as much as you can. And with the energy coming in, the vibrations that are coming in, just like I talked about in my raising vibration video, is you want to store all of that energy coming in. Store it all in as much as you can, because not only are you getting information, but you're getting a lot of energy that is needed to replenish your spiritual body. very important. Now, I talked about on how you can keep your energy in and where it needs to go. This is the main important part here, okay? You need to get as much energy as possible to your spirit body. It is the only way you're going to get out. This is the only way you're going to get out of this 3D reality. Because if you're not taking care of your spiritual body, and you have, you're not eating healthy or whatever, and you're getting all these viruses and disease and stuff like that from this physical world that's depleting your spiritual energy, because that's what that stuff does. Meat and MSG food and stuff like that, it deplenishes your spiritual body, where when you leave this vessel, your spiritual body is so small that it can't go anywhere. So you're literally trapped in this 3D world and you can't go anywhere. You're stuck in this dimension and you just can't go anywhere because you're so depleted of energy. So this is why it's important for you to store as much energy as possible, because you want your spiritual body to grow, just like I talked about with my video about the fourth dimension and the evil spirits. If you allow those negative energy beings to take control of you, then it becomes bigger. So you want to make sure that you don't get any attachments there, and you are storing enough energy to let your spiritual body grow more and more. You want it to get humongous, so you can break through all these barriers that stand in your way. And this is how we become multidimensional beings, is through the spiritual being. This is how we're going to jump through, and we can connect always through all dimensions. Like I said, unity consciousness is all of our streams of energy together, so you can go and visit anytime. That's why a lot of beings who can't leave this 3D realm still roam around here. They're still connected to this earth. So this is where, like, perceived ghost people and stuff like that are always there, is because their spiritual energy was so depleted that they just couldn't leave. So they still roam around for this 26,000 year cycle. Because once the cycle ends, everything is cleansed. Any energy, any being that is left here will move on in some form. But I ain't gonna talk about the whole 26,000 year thing, because it's just not necessary right now. So yeah, so it's very important to maintain your spiritual body. This is the whole game right now, is to replenish your spiritual body. Very important. And you're gonna have to discover this stuff for yourself, because if you don't do your own, looking within, discovering this stuff within yourself, you focus on what's on the outside, then you're gone already. You're not going to make it. You're going to have a depleted spiritual body, and it's just, you're not going to make it anywhere. So remember this, okay? Remember this. If you got questions, let me know about this. Also, making you aware of your physical body itself is a shell, okay? This kind of gives you an idea of how you're trapped here. If you're not taking care of your spiritual body, you are trapped here. And we call it a vessel, call it a shell, which you can turn that into cell, which can be the perceived hell. Okay, so your physical body is the hell concept, the cell concept of being trapped. And like I said, I'll be talking about that in the next video. But just take care of your physical or your spiritual body. Charge it with the sun. Sun is your main energy source. You can connect to the earth. Connect with in nature, the energy elements. Store as much energy as you can. Your as you're walking or doing anything at work, anything, you can store as much energy as you need. Keep storing it in. Never hold yourself back. There are people saying, well, make sure you don't keep you filled up because there's beings that go, no, no. You charge as much as you can. You strengthen your field up. You just become a humongous, massive, powerful, spiritual being. You want to get as much energy in as possible. Suck in all that energy. Now, don't take people's energy. No, don't take people's energy, but store energy around you. Okay, store energy around you, and keep going. I guess I probably shouldn't end on that. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I could talk about. I'm trying to get talked to with ancestors. When you talk about things that you really go in depth on, the ancestors may talk to you, and you'll get a lot of pressure right in your like third eye or your crown chakra. So obviously, it must be getting too much information out there. So I'll go ahead and end it on that. Yeah, you got to maintain your spiritual body. You got to make it as strong as you can, okay? You want to make your energy body as strong as you can so you can break out of this. There's just so much you guys are not being taught, and people are teaching you wrong info. You want to be strong. You want to be a very strong being. Constantly charge yourself, turn your energy up, strengthen your field up, and keep storing energy as much as you can. The sun is your main source. Always connect to the sun, the earth. So go ahead and end on that since this video got long too. So lots of key points. Got questions, let me know. It's very important to store and understand your spiritual body. So remember this. Okay, remember this. So I'll end at that. Got questions, let me know. Remember, you're the key in all this. Take care of your spiritual body. Discover it and understand it more. 13 love to you all. Love you all very much. Namaste. You are Creation 13. Talk to you in a little bit.